Blow your brains out every Wednesday at 8 p.m. I am Rick E. Warden, honored to bring you the best of the best in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, music, heavy metal, rock and roll, and entertainment. Tonight we have Puff Puff, Pass the Ammunition, Buddy Powers, the THC hero of Texas. And a special thanks to James Smith of Awaiting Abigail for bringing the whole crew on the show tonight. As you know, one, you're one of my best friends to hang out with here, James. I had a good night hanging out with you on Blow Your Brains Out. But two, I love your band. I love the songs.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Let's say hello to the man who cannot be denied. You love him. Everybody loves him. Hey, G-Rad, where's your girlfriend?
Which one?
There? Oh, there?
I'm going to get in trouble for that one probably, but I'll explain it later.
You're G-Rad.
No,
you're undeniable. You just keep perfect timing. Everything is going to be just fine.
Oh, yeah. She knows who she is, and she's probably, I don't know if she's listening or not. Hopefully she is.
Wish I had a little whistle to play here for you. How about that?
There you go.
Z-Rad, it is so cool to have you here hanging out on Blow Your Brains Out, man. Good
You know
to
it,
see your
brother.
band this weekend. It was good to see your band this weekend at the Sports Spot.
Yes, lots of nostalgia. We played a good show Friday. We will be playing again this Friday, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, we have a lot more awesome things on the list. Not that I'm saying lots of nostalgia is not awesome, because obviously anybody who has listened to us or has seen us has always appreciated us, and I'm very grateful for that. But we have an extremely awesome show coming up, and I'm excited about it. And I'm not talking about just lost nostalgia. I'm talking about right here, right now.
Right here, right now. Man, we have Awaiting Abigail. It's so cool. And then coming up later, everybody stay here. We're going to debut the song Brother by Ten Pool. And look here in the chats. This is how you too can participate in this live stream tonight. Get in the chats. If you're in a band, post your band shows in the chats. I'll make you a moderator so that your links are live in the chats. You can post all the links to all of your websites and everything right there. And then, of course, we'll bring it up here on the screen and make fun of you. No,
we'll make fun of me. I can't see it happening, so.
Well, now on the screen and in the chats, we have Tin Pool wants to join in tonight. Is there a link? The answer is yes. I'll send it here in just a second as soon as we get to chatting. And hello to Renee, Hedonistic Punk Vatos. We've got our Hedonistic Punk Vato flyer lined up, ready to go. Friday, August the 15th with Rotten Cotton Candy at Glitches Arcade in Sherman, Texas. And shout out to you for getting out there like that. Okay, so finish up the comments and we'll move on. Matt from HPV. Come on, light up the chats. Good to see everybody tonight. Good evening, everyone. Max Concert Photography right there. Y'all know who to contact for concert photos. I already sent it to them. Yeah, I'll be checking my email next. And it's Matt, not Renee. So Matt's the bass player for Hedonistic Punk Vatos. Thank you very much for taking time to be here. We're all going to have some fun together tonight. All right. Well, this is kind of impromptu, James. First, I should say thank you for being so cool to, come on at kind of a last moment's notice like that.
It's funny, dude, because you sent me that message and I was like, yeah, we'll go on Blow Your Brains Out again. I didn't know you meant tonight. I was like, holy shit, I got to text everybody. But no, we're glad to do it. We're glad to do it. We're kind of all in, well, not all in different places, but Abby's down in Houston for a couple more weeks before she comes back to Fort Worth. But
Well, it looks
yeah,
like
man.
we are waiting, Abigail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. Good comeback, G-Rad. Well, hello from Houston. Abby, thank you for being here. Where are you at, James? You look like you're at home.
I'm in Fort Worth. Yeah, I'm home.
In the jam room there. And then Carrie T, where do you come to us from?
I'm in Fort Worth, and by the way, Hedonistic Punk Vatos is like the coolest band name I've ever heard of in my life. That is awesome.
Yeah, I love hearing that. Well, their music backs it up. They're fun, so get out and see them any chance you get. And as you can see, they're always here supporting Blow Your Brains Out. And so, you know, that's what we do here. It's just a giant love revolution where we will just continue to love on each other, you know, and enjoy each other's music like you guys. I got a million questions I could ask you, but I guess the first one I should ask is, what is your favorite Abigail song? Because I do have one.
Oh, who are you asking?
Bunny, do you have a favorite Awaiting Abigail song?
Well,
Sorry,
I love their stuff. I don't have like all the individual song names down.
Okay, I love Falling Under. What possessed you all to write such an amazing song that combines all the elements of like UFO, scorpions, yeah, maybe some Evanescence, you know, some tidbits of some other elements in there. Just an amazing song.
Love the UFO shout out.
Yeah. No, that just kind of, by the way, this is Corey's first time on here. She's our keyboard player. So we're glad to have her on.
Yeah.
And so she's responsible for some of the magic with the synthesized stuff. But no, Falling Under, it's interesting because everybody kind of has their own favorite songs. But Falling Under was just kind of some riffs that I was sitting around doing and recorded back shortly after COVID, before we even had a band. And then the intro to it, which people just love, I was just tinkering around with the keyboard on that. And that actually kind of happened in the studio. I went in with Alex and said, hey, I want to put this keyboard intro on with maybe her doing some high vocals and stuff. And he was like, all right, go. And so that was a one take thing. In fact, we didn't even do the piano in the studio. That was just recorded from I was in an apartment at the time. Mm-hmm. The keyboard was just recorded and I took it in there. He's like, well, you might as well use this. Like, it's good enough. But I don't know. It's funny because Jay Gavitt likes it a lot too. He kind of feels like the goth vibes from it. And, you know, I think the chorus is kind of rockabilly. I don't know. It's good shit. It has some grunge elements to it, but you know,
it's kind of a modernized version of all of that. You know, you know, to me, classic rock is always classic. You know, it sounds as good to me today as it did yesterday, or you know, before.
Yeah,
as always. And I think, you know, all of your music is that way. You know, really didn't bring you on here just to, you know, blow up your skirt again, but. You know, really, why don't I just ask this question this way? What has the reception been like with Awaiting Abigail so far? I've seen a lot of like radio stations promoting the band and everything. Really excited for the response I've seen.
Yeah, Abby, you can take that.
Yeah, it's doing great. I feel like we just keep growing around. We were in LA a couple of weeks ago. I want to say like 4 weeks ago.
At the Whiskey.
And we met DJ Hollywood. And it was awesome. It was so fun. I think he helped us out too in LA because now we're getting a lot of plays in LA as well. But I don't know. I think it's just word of mouth. We're really excited about that. I'm super excited about it. I love hearing who plays us. Like, it's an honor, honestly.
Yeah.
So I got a quick question. What is it like when you hear your own song being played on the radio? That's just one thing that I was going to How is
Yeah.
that? How do y'all
The
react
first
to that?
The first time I heard it, I just couldn't believe it because that was always a dream of mine, is like hearing it on the radio. And I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I could have fixed that in my voice or whatever, like listening to the recording. But it's still like surreal. It's like a surreal experience. I love it. It's like super surreal.
You're always going to be your own worst critic, though.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's true.
There's some videos on YouTube that are pretty cool of like the very first time we were played. I remember one time I was getting in from a trip, going to the hotel room, and I think maybe it was DJ J on Castle Black or something out of PA was playing one of our tunes, and Abby was in class, and I was like, "You gotta, if you want to see it live, you got to get on right now." And she made a really cool reaction video. But you know, it goes from that, and I say this. I mean, we're just happy anybody likes our songs, right?
Absolutely.
Like and we're totally appreciative that. I mean, we had no idea when we even did this thing that anybody would like it. We didn't know how many gigs we'd have. We thought we could be one and done, and you know, but it's got to the point where pretty quickly. I mean, within like releasing the other tunes, it's like there's so many people playing it, and you want to thank every one of them, and you can't, and it's like you don't want to appear ungrateful, but like you just can't keep up with it. And so, you know, that's kind of where we are now, because that's what we're built
you
on.
just keep kicking out the jams, man. That's the best way to say thank you.
Well, we got two things, man, and they're burning a hole in my pocket. We literally just finished up with Alex this week, Monday. I went out there, and it's gone to mastering, and it'll be in my hands. The question is, and I know what you'll say, Rick, but the question is, like, do we release it? Because we haven't done anything traditional. We've broken every rule of marketing that there is. Like, anybody that's into marketing would say that it's all been bad decisions, because we just released 4 songs in 4 weeks on Sundays, and, you know, back in December. But, you know, the guys that we work with for PR, they want to do the whole pre-release, pre-save. But we've got 2 songs, man, that's like an A-side, B-side. And I think it's a great sequel to what we did. One of them's heavy, heavier, and then the other one is it's not light at all, but it's like a power ballad. But man,
all right, man. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to come back around to that because I actually want to hear about this. First, everybody, welcome Zach Poole to the Blow Your Brains
What's up,
Out
bro?
TV show. What's up, brother? You got the link. Thank you for being here. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we can hear you. You definitely are going to need to speak up, that's for sure. And everybody hang around, because coming up here in a minute, we will definitely hear some tin pull. So let's circle back for a second, and then if we get to it, we'll talk about new music, because I want to hear about that also. But how did everything go? How about, what's your favorite part of playing the whiskey and going out to LA, Abby?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I had fun the whole trip, honestly. Me and my boyfriend were just exploring around LA, but whiskey, I don't know. Like, I love the backstage experience because we got to meet the other bands going on, and they were all super, super nice, and we were all just like talking and getting to know each other. It was really fun. And I loved the stage as well. It was just really small stage because the drums were in the backhand side. And so we had to put our drums in the front because LA Guns had it up in the back. And so I was like trying not to trip, but it was fun. Yeah, I did enjoy it. I loved looking at the audience.
Over
and
LA Guns.
There was a lot of new fans. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
I enjoyed it.
Pretty packed out too. I mean, I was seeing the videos. I'm real. It's like you guys say that you're not like good in the marketing, but I've been watching y'all's marketing, just what you're doing on Facebook, and just the. I've been very impressed, man.
Well, it's funny because we have no idea what we're doing, and it's mainly me. It's mainly me just throwing shit against the wall and seeing what sticks, you know. But you're exactly right. We always try to get good photographers because I mean, hell, dude, you never know when you're gonna do any of this stuff again. I mean, you think, oh yeah, we'll be gigging whatever, but we may never play the whiskey again, and we want good pictures of it. So I try to get good photographers to do it. But dude, the crowd was great. It was obviously an LA Guns heavy crowd, but also the two bands that played after us, they both are LA bands, and they had a ton of people. There was a great cross section of people that love all kinds of rock and roll. And I mean, the love there, it was pretty shocking, like how nice everybody was, from the security to the owners, the booking agents, the VIP people. I've never been treated that well, just being a nobody going through a club, you know.
Rockstar treatment. Hey, let's talk about the fan response. Did y'all get a good fan response? People singing along with "I Hate You."
Man, they loved it. They loved it. We had DJ.
Do y'all start with a track with that intro?
Yeah. It starts
exactly.
It's a sample from the recording. Yeah. And we had DJ Hollywood introduce us. He's kind of like the LA version of Jay Gavitt. He works the non-com radio station there.
Gotcha.
And so we had dinner with him and his wife the night before at the Rainbow. Okay. And we got to talk a lot of rock and roll, especially Corey's dad, Mike, got to talk a lot of Kiss and Priest with DJ Hollywood. But, you know, we tried to network, and this is what we try to do when we go to different town, is we try to pre-network, get to know some people. If we need to give away 5-10 tickets, like to sort of network and get people on board and excited about coming out to the show, then we figure that's a small price to pay to get, you know, some new fans. And so it was a great experience, man. I mean, everybody was tired when we got back, but it was a great experience. Really was.
Okay, I just wanted to know if you got a good fan response and if y'all are able to get them to sing along with "I Hate You," because I can kind of see that, you know, being pretty easy to get people to sing along with, and how awesome that would be.
I know our family members and people that knew us in LA did, but I don't know that there were that many people outside of like that knew our band from. I think they were there to see other bands is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, sure.
But afterwards they came, a lot of them came up to us and they were like, y'all were amazing. And they were wearing like LA Gun shirts. It was fun.
So cool.
It was amazing.
So cool.
That's awesome.
So I have one more question about your experience there. If I can get Carrie over here, for some reason my engineering skills are lacking. Did you get to share your music with any of your peers? Like, did you get to meet other musicians and then actually get them? Did they listen to your music?
Oh, absolutely. I hope they listen to it, but definitely, like Abby was saying before, we got to have a ton of interaction with the bands before us and after us. And we got to do a lot of networking too. And like James was saying, there was a lot of setup ahead of time as far as making sure that we made those connections. But yeah, definitely. I think we had a great response with other people there and kind of doing our networking stuff. And that was just a lot of pre-planning and a lot of just in the moment stuff there too. Yeah, we had a great time.
All right. And so what else did you do while you were out in LA at the whiskey?
Just get crazy.
Inquiring minds want to know.
We did together, group wise. We did the night before, Friday night. We got in Friday morning, and then it was pretty much like everybody's on their own with their family, significant others, or whatever. Mike, the other guitar player, went to Disneyland. I would have hated to do that personally, but like he went to Disneyland with his wife and a friend. Then on Friday night, we all got together, and like I said, and went down to Rainbow. Then we just kind of walked around the strip. Bradley, Abby's boyfriend, and Abby, and several of us went and got different pictures from different angles with the Hollywood sign. Went down to the Hard Rock Cafe, which has got a lot of cool shit in there that rotates in and out. Like there was some Eddie Van Halen guitars in there that were different than the last time I've been in there. So I didn't really realize they cycle those through. I mean, the walls of that place, the Hard Rock, you know, people think the Hard Rock is kind of goofy, but in LA, it's not at all. Like it's like, there's so much stuff on the walls, posters, drum heads, and it's like real shit.
Well, you know, the Dallas Hard Rock's the second version.
Yeah. Is it? I don't know.
The original was over off of McKinney in the other side of the 635 there.
I haven't been to Hard Rock, and
Do they still have it? I thought it closed.
No,
It
the Hard
did, I
Rock's still
thought.
going in Dallas. Yeah, it's down there, kind of by West End, if you want to call it that.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I didn't know either, man.
I went to the old location, and it was pretty cool. You know,
well, you'd be able to catch LSD down there from time to time. That's for sure. Billy Blair's got his Hard Rock Cafe connection, so you catch them down there. So if you want to do a gig at the Hard Rock Cafe, you might talk to your lovesick drug friends.
Cool. But yeah, it was then, you know, we just walked around. We went by the Viper Room, and it was good. We did the Walk of Stars. A lot of stuff we did separately. Friday night was kind of band time, and then we started early with in the afternoon because load-in was around 6. There were 2 bands. There were 3 bands that played before us, so we got to hang out at the venue and meet a lot of people. The merch people got to meet. Corey's husband Dalton's the merch guy, and he got to meet some of the other merch people. It's funny, everybody meeting their counterparts.
He's a ham. I think he bought everyone's T-shirt that night, basically.
That's what I try to do, man.
I know I would if I had the money.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Absolutely. Yeah, when we came back home, our backpack was full. He was like, I got this shirt, I got this shirt, I got this shirt.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do, right? Buy bands.
There's nothing better than band merch for all the right reasons. They're the coolest shirts. They're good quality shirts. You're supporting your friends. You know, it's all music. I love band shirts. I mean, the majority of the shirts I wear are local band shirts.
Yeah.
We have a closet in our house dedicated just to band shirts at this point now.
Oh, geez.
It's a problem.
Yeah,
Pretty
my
much
wife's
happy.
like,
What
how
was
many
your
more
first?
shirts? You know.
Go ahead.
Oh, my wife's always like, why do you have so many shirts? But you got to keep all of them too. You know, it's like this one's patio. No.
Okay. What was your first concert shirt?
My first concert shirt? You know what? I think it might have been 2 of them. I think it was a Blizzard of Oz shirt and a
Blizzard of Oz.
Def Leppard High and Dry. I caught those 2 on tour in New Haven, Connecticut. Way
Crazy.
back.
You know, I remember you telling me that before. So you got the T-shirt. Awesome.
You know, it's funny. And then I moved to Texas, and I'm wearing like the Def Leppard shirt. And people are like, "What the hell's a Def Leppard?"
Uh-huh.
I know who they are.
Well, I don't know who those people were because we discovered Def Leppard on their first record. So we were definitely, all of my circle of friends were into Def Leppard, but
this is a
my
long,
circle
long
of
time
friends
ago,
wasn't
brother.
everybody. But
yeah, I was like into Def Leppard right out of the gate with On Through the Night, and then High and Dry. And after that, those were the 2 best albums.
Wasted.
But I digress.
The Rock Brigade.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love the first 2 Def Leppard records. I stand by them.
I think Pete Willis was part of the key, and they kicked him out. You know, he had the more raw sound.
Of course.
But Phil's pretty
I guess they were a bunch of drunks back then.
Yeah, they were like 16 and drunk. It was great.
All right. So, favorite concert T-shirts. I mean, not favorite. Do you remember your first concert T-shirt, Corey?
I absolutely. This is going to be a really dorky answer, but my parents have been awesome. They've been taking me to concerts forever. My first concert T-shirt I bought with my own money was I was 8 years old, and it was an Avril Lavigne and Simple Plan T-shirt. I'm a huge death metal fan, so it kind of feels like I'm a poser saying that, but I still have it. I love that T-shirt. I will be buried in that T-shirt.
Awesome. She still has it. Okay, Abigail, I'm trying to get you on the screen here.
Yes.
First concert T-shirt.
Be honest.
Mine's more pop. It would be Selena Gomez. I saw her in it was at the rodeo. I saw her at the rodeo. I believe I was also like 8 or 9, 10, around there.
That's an awesome T-shirt.
I love that girl. She's so good.
Not gonna hate. All right, Zach, we got a first concert T-shirt. Do you remember? And is it still in your closet?
No, it's not there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a lot
much
better.
Okay, good. My first concert shirt that I bought myself was a Melvin's shirt, and then I
Cool.
was wearing it at a show at the Ridgely, and I swapped it for another shirt that I had just bought, and I guess I left it somewhere at the Ridgely, and it's gone.
Yeah, I hate
Losing a
that,
shirt
man.
venue.
I lost my only Pantera sweatshirt that way. That was a hard one.
Yeah.
All right, let's catch up on the chats here real quick. We've got Robert Maxwell, Yuck, I'm Not Bunny. Let's see. I think we got people pulling jabs in here. All right, guys, been lighting it up for a little bit. We got Iron Man in there. Hello, Ozzy. Who's this? Driving Trip. What's up? Chris from Lost in Nostalgia. Hello, Chris. Days X in here. Abby, when are you going to run away with me? How often do you hear that?
Not very often. I'm sorry, I'm taken.
It's usually Lori.
Yep.
It
You'll
is
just
usually
have to
Lori.
keep.
Normally
You
I'm
just
off the
have to
hook.
keep dreaming. Just
Yeah,
have to
sorry
keep
about
dreaming
that.
there, Days X.
He's not
He'll be all right. He'll get over it. Everybody will be just fine. All right, check this out. This is Matt of Hedonistic Punk Vato says, just to listen to Falling Under Sick as. Oh.
Thanks, man. Thanks a
you,
lot.
man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Met Bunny at a show, played with them, love.
yeah, man.
Pass the ammunition.
We played at some like food place. in Arlington.
I actually
All
did
right.
play with the Years of Punk Vactos back in April at the Dead Dog Barn when I was playing with Iron Man. That was actually a fun show.
Which band, G?
I was in Iron Man, and we played with the Years of Punk Vactos and Jess Epstein and the Chaos Queens that night.
Yeah.
That
How'd you
was a
like
good
that
show.
drummer?
I was entertained. That's not easy for me to do.
I
That's
love
not
it.
easy for me to do. And as being a drummer that I'm not going to say at my caliber, but I definitely know, and I can definitely hear good drummers, and I know when a good drummer comes up,
Love that answer. All right, so here we go, everybody. Is anybody on the panel familiar with this band here in the chats called Dead Ego?
Yes.
Yeah.
We love them.
Yeah.
Well, they
I
love
just
Awaiting
heard
Abigail
about
also.
them.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna play with them. We're playing with them. When is it, James? It's
The 23rd this month at the Haltom. They're going to open that
Yeah.
Love Sick Drug show.
Is that on your Facebook page?
Yeah.
yes.
So
They,
I've got a Dallas launch. I've got a Lillian Axe. Okay, here's 4 different flyers here. Rock Rage. Oh, those are radio stations, it looks like. Women Who Rock on radio.
I think I heard that name just yesterday, actually.
They're very,
Here we go. It's the show at Love Sick Drug.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. They're young and they're very talented, and
Very talented.
they show up, man. They're at like all these shows all the time, not just ours. They're at like shows all the time at the Haltom.
Mhm.
And I mean, I think Abby, do you know how old they are? They're all pretty young.
Yeah, they're young.
I don't.
I had the fortune of meeting them
But-
over the weekend.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Yep, I
They
just
were
wanted to
very
know if
nice.
y'all were aware
I was
of
talking
them.
to them for a
And
little bit.
I think we got to meet them. One of our Haltom shows, like they came in person and introduced
I
themselves
met them
to
at
us too.
Haltom.
Yeah.
They gave us bracelets too. I still
Yeah,
have mine.
I still got mine.
very cool. Well,
I'm probably
Dead
gonna wear
Ego,
it at
you're
that
in the
show.
chat. You're welcome to post your links there so we can all find your website and your YouTube and all of that. And we will definitely be having Dead Ego on the show soon with a special guest interview. So everybody stay tuned for that. But yeah, it's a couple of kids. Abby is they're both pretty much multi-instrumentalist, but Josh plays bass and Abby plays guitar and piano and sings. And man, I'm just glad to see that they're already on this show with Awaiting Abigail and LSD. Should be a really cool show. So early show alert. Get there early to see Dead Ego.
Hey, Rick, there's also a band, Project X, which is
Who is
one
that?
of my buddies, like his son, he's like 15.
Okay, cool.
Cooper Denman. It's so cool to watch him grow up. And he's been in like, his dad's a big rigger, does all the big concerts. And, he was like 14 or whatever when we played our last show with him, and he's coming up with this thing. So that's also another band to definitely check out, get there early for.
All right, probably goes without saying, but just in case, is Cooper a guitar player?
Bass. Well, he might be playing guitar with this. Who knows? I think it's like his deal. So, like he plays bass, but I think he said something about playing like a beat up BC Rich.
Sounds fun as anything else.
Yeah, if it works,
Scary
don't
Summer, August the 23rd, coming up at Haltom Theater with all these bands. Anything But Human, awaiting Abigail. Yours truly, our guest this evening, along with Pass the Ammunition, Project X, and Dead Ego, the new up and comers that everyone is excited about. We all get excited about good music always, no matter what. But the youth is promising for our future. So that's why I'm happy to say I'm excited to meet Dead Ego. Thank y'all for being here. All right, let's catch up on these chats if y'all don't mind. I feel better now. Hello, peeps. Back to Ozzy. Sorry, guys. Been doing rails. Whoa. Making gold records. I'm missing over here. Yep, that's Ozzy right there. Hello, Hope Rogers. She is the Dead Ego mom. So thank you for being here on Facebook. Here we go. We have answers 17 and 15. So that makes Abby 17.
Wow. Just wow.
That's awesome.
Cool, though. Young musicians are the way it is these days. And I tell you, they hopefully got a bright future ahead of them.
Well, and this is their mom in the chat. So both their mom and dad are very supportive and, actively cool, supporting them. So it's pretty awesome.
That's always awesome.
They're very supportive of bands too. I mean, they're always chiming in there.
They are.
Hey, that's part of the fun is, the way that I see it, but that's definitely what it takes.
Yeah.
Hey, I've spent 3 years interviewing bands in Dallas, Fort Worth. I've had the time of my life. I wouldn't trade it for anything. And I'm really looking forward to the future and interviewing everyone else. So thank you for having a blast with us here tonight.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Kind of wearing out this Dead Ego, maybe, they really fit all the things that I appreciate in a band where you have good musicians. It's all about the music first. You have to have good music. But, getting started early, getting started when you're young. I grew up with Daryl Abbott. We were kids, young teenagers. So, getting started when you're young and just, enjoying music like that. And then also something about Pantera is they had a dad who owned a recording studio. They had a really supportive mother. So supportive parents are hard to beat. But you know what? You can make it in the streets too. Don't ever give up.
Always follow your dreams. Don't let anything stop you, and you will be successful.
Hey, John Rogers in the chat. Thank you for being here. Yes, Project X, says Hope Rogers. They are awesome too. All right, some good feedback on Project X. We got Robert in here, the photographer. Y'all hit him up on his Insta. Robert, I'm gonna hop over there and make sure you are a moderator, so your link is live. Anything But Human, also awesome. Project X. Sorry, everybody, I'm flying through so we can get back to hanging out. I'm a young musician, just saying.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. I bet you'd like to share your young musician with us. That's what he calls it. All right. Sonic Volt. Hey, AA friends from Sonic Volt. Am I reading that right?
Hope.
What's up, dude?
Hi, Hope.
Yep. Thank you for being here, Sonic Volt. If you want to debut your music on Blow Your Brains Out Radio, email OutlawVideoTV, MP3 under 30 megabytes, or a video under, hey, he got it. Hey, man, if you want to hop on anytime you want. We're going to listen to some Awaiting Abigail coming up soon, and then we're also going to listen to that brand new 10 pull. If you have any questions for Abby, or for James, or for Bunny, or for Corey, put your questions in the chats. I'll pull them up right here, and you can ask the questions too. Oh, I'm on in the green room. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're down there. Zach Poole, add 2 states. It took Zach off. I guess you were in the green room. You are not down there now. Yeah.
What does
Mike,
that mean?
Vane, you're not down there now. Whoop, whoop. That's Hef. Hef said he's in the green room is what he called it, or backstage here in StreamYard. But I don't see you back there, buddy. So pop back in. I'll be looking. All right. Check out the, well, you can, I don't know exactly what you're saying there, DayzX, but you can.
That's a drummer from Against All Odds. He's asking
Yeah.
Corey if she checked out the animes.
Ah.
No, okay, I'm so glad he's on. Okay, sorry, can
Yeah.
you put it in the chat what the anime was? Because I can't remember. I remember when we were at KNON, he told me, and I can't remember. There was 2 mech animes he told me about. Sorry, we're going to dork out in a second. You guys can totally ignore us.
That's okay. That's part of what this is all about. So thank you very much, DayzX, and thank you for riddling the puzzle here, because I really was having a struggle and I shouldn't have. All right, everybody, look, Hef's in the blue room, and you know why? Because here he is. Everybody say hello to Hef.
What's up,
Hey.
Hef?
What's up, guys?
Looking relentless.
That's what I try to be, man. Always got to be relentless, especially when it comes to music, right?
What's going on with Vane? Did you find a new drummer?
We do not have a new drummer yet, but we have a wonderful young 21-year-old temp drummer. 21-year-old temp drummer who will be subbing in for us this Friday night. Unfortunately, he's got like college and military and things that I vaguely remember or thought about. And so we can't make a commitment to the guy, but I love this guy. His name is Blake. He's out of Studio 801 Studios, they do a bunch of cool stuff on the side too, promoting local especially new bands. And I reached out to them, see if they knew anyone. They're like, "What about our son?" I'm like, have him come over. So we've been jamming with him for the past couple of months, and we're going to debut him Friday night at Haltom.
He seems like a cool dude.
He is.
We had him on last week with Jess Eckstein and the Queens of Chaos.
Yes, I was there. I watched it. So cool guy. It's just disappointing that I get it. You're that age. You got to worry about things that I don't understand anymore. All right, but we're still looking for a drummer. So if anyone's out there, come see what we're doing. And this guy, he's going to do temporary work for us until we find the right person, which is even more awesome that he's willing just to sit in and sub with us while he's doing his thing. He's going to go to school in August or September, so it'll be further away. So it's going to be a little more difficult. But we got someone to jam with and keep Vane, in check, if you will. So I'm really, really looking forward to just getting back out, because we haven't played a show and it's been too long. I feel like I'm missing a part of my life if I don't play a show every now and then, So, but right, and Blake is definitely, he definitely has the potential. If he wanted the gig, I'm not going to say he would get it, but damn it, he might. I don't want to get.
He said that he was going out to LA, so I don't know what he's going to end up doing, but he seemed like a nice guy.
Dude. I mean, it's very rare that we have a true music. When I say musician, I want to qualify this as I'm a wannabe musician, but he can read music and understands theory. He comes in with his little iPad. He's charted out our fucking music. And like, what is that you're looking at? Oh, it's like the sheet music for our music, which I've never even made, you know. And he's playing along, and I did that wrong. Edits his little iPad, and like, that's amazing. I don't even know what the hell's going on there, but it's amazing what you're doing. You know,
it sounds like he's also trying to be a little impressive too, which is impressive in itself.
Hey, it's working. I'm falling for it, hook, line, and sinker, man. Totally, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, we're showing him some new things too. So you know, we're both learning, you know, off each other. You know, so there's always room for learning, right? But I love what he's bringing. We've actually got him. We've tweaked a few songs. Matter of fact, we've kind of tweaked a lot of songs. Truth be told, we realized we're getting away. We got away from our groove, and we're maybe going a little too much thrash. Which, don't get me wrong, thrash is true to my fucking heart. So we've slowed down some of our songs, let them breathe a little bit, and I think you're gonna love what you hear this Friday when we come out and just play. We're back on track, and now whoever auditions for us or whoever gets the drummer gig, they're gonna have to listen to what Blake has been doing as the template of what we're gonna be doing forward. That's just how much I'm so happy to have this guy working with us to get us to that next step. And even though he's only temporary,
bro, that's exciting.
Yeah, no, dude,
he's gonna love you and leave you, but other than that, that's exciting.
No, dude, it is. It's just, you know, because I grew up listening, you know, Pantera, those guys, and they brought the groove, and I've always wanted that groove, and I feel Vane got a little bit away from that groove. So just slowing down a song by 20 BPM, it's amazing how much more it makes it breathe, you know. And maybe that groove is a little more prevalent, you know. You guys would be the judge of that. Come see us and tell me what you think. I'm open to criticism. You're gonna hurt my feelings, you know. I want to be better. So tell me, how can I be better? So please.
Well, having a better drummer definitely helps. I know what you're talking about. I fell in love with a kid named Josh Ing.
Yeah.
He had a YouTube channel. He played originally in Against All Odds. He's the one that introduced me to Ariel and Against All Odds. Yeah. But he was very kind to come over to my house and jam with me every week, like 2 or 3 days a week for a year. And so we had our shit down, just me and him, no bassist. We had a couple of guitarists come in, but it's just a waste of time. We were just having so much fun. And so same thing. I still have recordings of that. And if I was to record those songs and I had a drummer, I'd say they go like this.
Absolutely. No, it's good to have, because I mean, your music starts with the drums. You know, that's where your tempo is coming from. That's where everything is the drums. And, you know, I always tell the guys, if we fuck up on stage, I don't care what you're doing, follow the drums. Because
but you also have
to
you have to have a real drummer.
Right. That's a real drummer right there, my man, Gerald. So you
have to have a real drummer. I mean, it's like you have to have real music or go home, you know, but you have to have a real drummer, man.
Absolutely. And when you got that together and you're all in sync with that drummer and know what the drummer can do, and you know what, and my heart hurts because I love my prior drummer, you know, Hunter. Life happens and you got to move on because we all have our own reasons. And I still love that man more than anything. And I wish him the best. And he was a real drummer. Maybe he was a bombastic, incredible drummer. He may be too much for us in some ways, but you know, maybe we were too much for him. I don't know. You know, no harm, no foul. We both learned a lot from each other, and I miss him every day. But this is like a new chapter for Vane as we now are getting focused on what is important to us as musicians and what we want to show the world, who we are, and what we write, what we play. And I'm honestly caught off guard by Blake has brought in a piece of that of going, hey. Here's how I play, and I'm like, wow, that's what I've been hearing in my head. I didn't realize I was hearing, you know, I didn't know I wasn't hearing it in my head, you know. So it's just been a cool experience, and there's been a bunch of drummers. Actually, I'm humbled by how many people have reached out to us and have been trying to do their thing. And our auditions are easy. Come hang out and drink a beer. Or smoke weed. I don't give a fuck what your vice is.
Dude, I'm tempted to come over and play drums. Fuck.
Come on over, man. I don't, you know, playing drums is second, but can I hang out with you and just bullshit? I mean, I ain't trying to be your best friend. Don't get me wrong. But if I can't hang out with you and bullshit with you and make fun of you and you make fun of me, well, then we ain't gonna work.
Right. Yeah, damn right.
No, we ain't gonna work.
If we
being
can't
a
joke around,
solid
dude, it
drummer
won't work. Okay.
Right.
changes everything too.
Exactly. No, but yeah, and you can play drums, dude, or chick or whoever. I don't care. Well, have you identify yourself. I don't give a fuck. The bigger the booze.
And if you got
we will make it work.
Right, if you got a good solid drummer, that changes everything too, because solidity, the drummer's solidity can pretty much change the entire outlook of how somebody approaches and looks at a band.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
When your rhythm section is tight, and then you can throw on all the fluff, if you will, the guitars and the chords and just solos if you need those, and tie that to the vocal melodies. But if your rhythm section is tight, man, you could. That's every band needs that. Regardless, I firmly believe that, and we've been very lucky with, especially with Hunter. He was an incredible drummer, and we were going through bass players, and so we never really got that sync, I think, that we wanted. And with our new guy Josh, it was his 1 year anniversary. Now he can even play drums, and he's been actually subbing in when we're doing rehearsal. Just he can get back there, but then we need where's the bass? So, but it's getting those 4 or 5 individuals bringing their own element, their own piece to the puzzle, if you will, that makes the whole, right? And that's what we're trying to do. And now, we need that drummer guy. And Blake is showing us, he's giving us a highlight of what we should be looking for.
All right. Well, speaking of highlights and what we should be looking for, it's already upon us. It's this Friday, just 2 days away. Torch's birthday bash.
Yeah.
Featuring performances by Blake of Vane.
Yes.
If y'all want to see Blake, go watch last week's show. If y'all want to see him perform with Vane, it's this Friday at Haltom Theater.
Yes, thank you guys. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, man.
That's going to be a good show.
On that show, look at all these bands. Lacerated Within.
Yep.
Supremacy.
It's going to be a fun show either way. No doubt about it.
All right, everybody get out and say happy birthday to Torch and see Vane. That's going to be kick-ass. Well, hell, thank you for being here, Heth.
Dude, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for letting me just stop in and say hello to everyone.
Have you heard the new 10 Pull song yet?
No, I have not. I love those guys.
I bet you do. Well, you can count on us right here at Blow Your Brains Out. Have you? Do you have a favorite Awaiting Abigail song? That's a question I asked earlier.
Oh, I don't think I can't name their songs. I've only seen them once. I think we might have actually shared the stage in a thing. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that.
Can I give you a hint? Here's a hint.
Yes.
Here's a hint.
Out summer.
All right.
Did I just show my age a little bit?
We'll just call that a taste. Everybody hang tight because we'll play a few. I'll play all the Awaiting Abigail songs that I have. How's that sound?
Oh, I'd love to hear some.
Hey, have you seen Awaiting Abigail yet?
Either we played a show. The name is super familiar. Or was that? Did y'all do a show if it was all women bands, or maybe I'm thinking of something else?
Yes.
Yeah, Women of Metal with
December?
Against All Odds.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, I was at that show.
That's the night we were out back with Ariel, and you missed Awaiting Abigail because you're out back.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, it was Rick's fault. He took me out back. He said he had something to show me.
It's all right. I got to touch.
What did he have to show you?
Well, we can't talk about it on TV or whatever we're on.
Corey, did you check out the anime I told you about? Days X is on you again.
That was on the show, right?
Oh, look here. I fucking love Awaiting Abigail. One Bad Mind? Isn't that supposed to be One Bad Mind?
Just Bad Mind.
Bad Mind.
Then he's right. On Bad Mind, he's asking a question. What was the inspiration for I Hate You song? How was it created? Thanks, Renee Guitarista.
Yeah.
Love that name.
James, you want to start on how it was created, and then I'll say Like
Yeah.
the theme kind of? Okay.
Yeah, so Abby and I kind of co-wrote the lyrics to it. The riffs already existed. Like it was just kind of we had a background for Abby to write on top of, but I just took her some keywords. It was basically just about it sounds like it's like girls fighting, but it really could be anybody. It's just like the person, yeah, anybody, workplace, you know, what personal life, just people. It could be a family member, kind of people that suck the air out of the room, and they're jealous. You just
y'all
like,
Rick, right?
yeah, and
Oh, got sucked out.
Oh,
Assholes, they call them.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
with that, I
it's
think
just kind of
that
about the people you hate, like people that, like suck the air out. To be about fake friends is kind of what we ran with. I had a couple of my friends at university do the little part in the beginning. But yeah, it could be about anyone. It could be about your boss, your coworker, anyone, honestly.
it's Mean Girl vibes. Sorry,
Mean
somebody
Girl
called
vibes
me.
is the, yeah.
We thought you
No,
got
I thought you were sucked out of the room right as you were talking about people that suck the air
Yeah,
out of the
that
room.
person.
Vampires.
That
it was
person.
cool. You
got
got
me.
sucked right out of the room.
Yeah.
Pull out
Sucked
and
out of
run.
there.
Shout out to James Randall and Pull Out and Run Radio. Hey, you know, one of the cool things about doing this show and just hanging out with people that love music is listening to music together, and then also just getting to share the music that you enjoy. So this is for Heth of Vane. It's a song by Awaiting Abigail.
Right.
It's called I Hate You.
Love it.
Whenever you show up, you always have that look. Point your finger constantly telling lies. No one knows where
I hate you, Hef. You are too cool. Look at you being cool.
I was actually sitting there banging my head to that.
Yeah.
I like
like
it's
it?
catchy.
So is that what you meant by slowing it down to 80 beats per minute?
James, I think
Hef,
that's a.
Hef, I think you are silenced. You are off with the Hef.
Let me hit that. There you go, down back. I want to make sure I could. I apologize. I had to crank up the music. I didn't want my microphone to pick it up, so I muted myself so I could enjoy it in the studio, at full volume. I'm sure it's
good. You're in good company.
Yeah. I got to unmute there, but no, that was good. I love that it's fucking in your face. I hate you. What?
Yes.
There's no question here what I'm talking about. And to me, that's the way a song should be. It shouldn't be vague. It shouldn't be. You got to be vague to a point. But I hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there questions?
Right.
Hey, so the cameo at the start with your friends, did they just kind of come up with that, or did you script it?
We just kind of wrote it out. Abby and I wrote it out. I was like, hey, what if we had this deal? Because she's in theater at UTA. So I was like, can you get some friends together to do this script? Basically, like, here comes the bitch. Like, we're gonna avoid them. And then, like, so they avoid them. Then at halfway through the song, I guess the bitch slips on a banana peel and everybody laughs at her, something like that. But yeah, we wrote it out, and then Abby took it to her friends, and then they did it.
That's
so
cool.
yeah. But you guys were talking about drummers. I should point out, I'd be remiss if we didn't give a shout out to our drummer, Heather Hammonds, former Faded Grace. We played, her and I started playing together when we were 15. Kind of like the Dead Ego guys. Like, we were playing Joe's Garage at like 16 and 17. And Heather's the shit, man. And so is Lori, our bass player, who's not here.
Well, if you would like to see Heather's ass, go back 15 years ago on this YouTube channel, Outlaw Video TV. It's one of my proudest moments. We did an Outlaw Video showcase with Faded Grace out at Diamond Gym way back in the day. Those girls were so cool. I didn't have to say a word. I was like, hey, I brought my camera so we can do a little promotion. They had their pants down, were writing Outlaw Video TV on their ass cheeks and slapping it. And I was like, got it. It's a wrap.
There you go.
Awesome.
It was cool. Those chicks came out. Most of them have seen us by now, and but they came out to Sundown at Granada and watched us. And then also we've seen Laura at one of our Haltom shows. So they're super cool. They're really supportive, and Heather learned a lot. I mean, her and I didn't play together for like 20 years, and
wow.
Then we got back together for this project. So
I'm glad too, because I didn't know that until a couple of months ago. I put it together that was her, and I was like, oh, cool, because I've been wondering where she was at. She was a good drummer back then, and I always remember.
What was her name again, real quick?
Musician.
Heather Hammonds.
Oh, I know her from when she used to play with Headcase.
Yes, she played with Headcase, and then before that, if you go back to the late 90s, Lost Reality was
I was wondering what happened to her.
Yeah. So she played with a bunch of bands, Headcase, a couple other ones. Before that, we were Lost Reality in the 90s. Billy Watson was in there. We had a male singer, kind of grunge. Before that, we were death metal, man, back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was back in my Verdict of Vengeance days.
You may not have been born yet. You're pretty young. You look.
I remember Faded Grace. I definitely. What was the singer back then? What was her name? Tracy? Like, was it
Tracy? And what's crazy about Tracy is, so I was a band director nerd for 18 years, and I taught her sister's son percussion. I'm not a percussionist, but I taught the beginning percussion class.
Love it.
Yeah, a lot of us are band nerds. Myself, Lori, and Heather. Heather played saxophone in school band, and then started playing drums in my garage. And then eventually she got in the jazz band at school and stuff. But I was a trumpet player. Lori was in Color Guard. Lori's played in several punk bands. Jenny Dick. I don't even know the whole list of it. She's our bass player is a punk girl, but
I remember Lori.
She's
Yeah.
a punk rock
I
girl.
you have a picture somewhere of Lori and Tracy and me from way back in the day. I wouldn't know where that picture's at, but I guarantee you I have one.
yeah. Everybody's kind of been around except Abby just got born. You know.
Hi, Abby.
Love it. That's awesome.
Well, Abby, welcome and thank you for bringing your talents, to our world, because music, is my religion and my law. And it's
Right. It's like a language I know better than English.
Good music, good singing, good melodies. I love it.
Thank you. Thank y'all.
And I wish y'all the very best on y'all shows, for real. I'd love to come and check it out.
Well, we
Y'all
appreciate
should.
it. We've been trying. It's funny because everybody on this show right now, we've kind of talked about trying to do a show with each other, and it just hasn't worked out yet. But like, you guys, I think you were with Edge of Insanity and doing Reno's or something. We had to turn that show down. It didn't work out. Bunny and I have been trying to put something together for a long time, but it's just kind of hard to get all the pieces in the right place. But
I'm not in any original bands except for one called Never Cease. I'm in mostly tributes. I'm in Less Than Zero, Texicity, Iron Man, and Lost in Nostalgia as a cover band. That's all the bands I'm in.
Okay, cool. I thought I was talking to Tin Pool for a minute.
Oh,
G-Rad.
No, I'm Tin Pool.
Yeah.
Hey, G-Rad.
I'm hiding in the corner.
G-Rad, we have Metal Steve here on the screen. Hello, Steve Sword. Thank you for being here, buddy.
What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, Steve-O?
What's up, G?
Just chilling, man. Just getting ready. Got a big weekend.
For sure.
So this weekend coming up is the big show around here at Blow Your Brains Out. It's a Sunday show, so everybody listening, if you can, make plans now. This coming Sunday, it's going to be a kick-ass weekend, but let's finish it all off together back at the Haltom. I guess we'll be there Friday also for this show for Elliot Roberts.
Elliot Robert McNeese.
Tribute and benefit for the family of Elliot Robert McNeese. Bands are Against All Odds, Iron Mang, Less Than Zero, Lost in Nostalgia, Moonfallen. Somebody's wearing a Moonfallen shirt tonight.
James.
Early show alert. Opening this show. This is such a power-packed show. Opening is the band Ritual, who is a ghost tribute. Swerve City and Texicity.
Yes, a couple of quick corrections. Less Than Zero will not be performing at this show, and there will be an Elliot Roberts supergroup of members from the Jolly Rogers band that'll be performing.
Okay, cool.
Less Than Zero will be in attendance, but we will not be performing.
All right. Well, Metal Steve, it'll be good to see you out there, I guess.
Yeah, man. I want everybody to meet me in the mosh pit.
But Toxicity is still playing?
Yes, we are.
Texicity, yes.
Texicity, yes, we are. But I still play and get in the mosh pit at the same time. So meet me there. It's $10. $10 to go to the fee of.
That was an ongoing joke.
I tried. I butchered it. Yeah, $10 to meet me in the pit, and the $10 goes to Elliot's family.
Awesome.
All right. Well, that's a heller lineup there. The show starts early, right? Doors open at 5.
Something like that.
First band at 5.
5:30.
Yeah,
first band.
First band, yeah, 5:30 is Ritual. 5 or 5:30.
All right, guys. Everybody be there early for a Sunday brunch with Ritual. Somebody sing a ghost song.
I didn't know Ghost was that big to have tribute bands, honestly.
Yeah, I actually did a drum cover of Dance Macabre on my YouTube channel last
Is
year.
this on the side stage or in the main venue?
It's in the main stage.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So all the bands that were originally set to play on the main stage decided to play on the side stage because they wanted us to have this tribute show on the main stage. So shout out to those guys for doing that for us.
All right, all right. Well, James, thank you for staying here with us. Give our best always to Abby and Corey. And, of course, we hope to see you guys live soon. When is your next show? When is the next Awaiting Abigail show again?
Well, the next one that's here is Sunday with Lillian Axe and Aska and Bedlam at Reno's on Sunday the 17th.
Okay.
Then at the end of the month, we've got that 23rd with Love Sick Drug at the Haltom.
Yeah. Okay. I've got that one here, and we talked about that. I'm going to see if I can find the one real quick. The Lillian Axe Sunday night at Reno's.
That's a Saturday, right?
We've actually got a video here, so why not?
It's a Sunday because.
The
No. The Saturday the 23rd is Haltom. The one at Reno's is on Sunday. It's the 15th.
All right, here's the info. Ready? Check it out. That's
some OG.
All right, there you go. For the record, while we're on it, in the future, if anybody wants to play your promotional video, if you make one like that, or the person booking the show makes a video, tell them to email it on over to me. We'll play the video right here, no problem. If you make a music video for your new song release, you can send me the music video or the lyric video. Just make sure it's an MP4 under 200 megabytes. Hey, thank you, MBM5148. Great show. Appreciate that. We got King Earn listening. We'll play some King Earn during the radio show coming up. Everybody hang tight because I'm fixed to ask 10 pull some questions here, and then we're going to listen to some 10 pull. So get your 10 pull questions ready. And let's see, all the way from Germany also, Ferdinand the Graf. Thank you very much for being here. Everybody in the chats, it's very important to all of us that are here. So thank you, Driving Thrift, and of course, Dead Ego saying go Lori. All right, 10 pull. How are you doing, man? This song that you guys put out is a hard rocker.
Fuck yeah, man. That's second to last off of the new album. I think there's one more coming out.
Okay.
And then that'll be the whole album.
All right.
Now, that one.
Where's this information? There's the graphic for the song "Brother." There.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the album title also?
No. That's the album title is Full Circle.
Full Circle.
But every time a song comes out, the title of the song is there instead of the album title.
Yeah. I understand, man. This is 2025. You have to have like custom song graphic. Then you pile all that together and you have a album worth of songs.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's the way it works, man. And I support that, you know. you know, are you guys able to make any money off of any kind of merch sales, MP3 sales, anything?
Yeah, you can buy the songs individually right now. But you can't buy the whole album yet until everything comes out.
CD, baby. Where do we find the?
Oh, it's on everything. It's on Spotify and all of that shit. It's out there.
I'm over here on your Facebook page now looking through for an album cover.
We do have physical CDs, but if you have a CD player and you want to buy a physical copy, you can always get a CD at a live show.
Right. And speaking of live shows, do you guys have some shows booked coming up here?
We have one show booked in September with Mothership.
Is that
and
what
that's all we have booked right now.
All right. So that's this yellow flyer.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'd say that's a pretty cool show. I dig me some Mothership.
I am very excited about it. Mothership's been around forever.
There we go. Got rid of that graphic. Now everybody can see the Mothership flyer on the screen. I'm about to blow it up. What's the bass player's name? Kyle?
In Mothership?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Kyle sounds good.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Kyle. I believe that's right. But either way, they were doing a Freakers Ball type of a show that was related to the Freakers Ball or something over here at the Dickies Arena. And this was about 3 years ago. And I just sent him an email and said, hey, I'm doing promotions for this show. Do you want to come on live? So I kind of, worded it on purpose to make it sound like I was somebody when I wasn't.
Yeah. Enticing. Marketing. Well done.
Yeah, dude. It was actually before I started Blow Your Brains Out. So it was about 4 years ago. But anyway, he was cool enough to come on. We did an interview, had a great time, and hopefully they'll come back on sometime.
Fuck yeah, man. I remember seeing them when I lived in Texarkana a long time ago. So they were already getting on the road and getting out to far away places. That's fucking rock and roll.
Vibe, man. Sporadic and have a good vibe too, man. They just never really lose that energy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're a good fit for us too, because they're like stoner rock, kind of stuff. We always get paired up with like death metal bands,
Well, do you want to talk about that? Because the song that I have here, Brother, doesn't sound all that stoner rock to me. Power rock kind of, or just hard rock, Yeah,
that one probably like
in that classic metal vein type, right in there.
Yeah, I think that one is more like power.
Brother.
Tell your children not to walk up. Oh, sorry.
All right, now we have to play it just to get that out of your head. All right, so make your plans now. It's Friday, September the 9th. You can go check out the brand new 10-Pull music with Lotus Lord special guest, Ferris Wheelers, Dallas, Texas, and, of course, jam on some Mothership. All right, so is everybody ready to debut some brand new 10-Pull?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This is one of my very favorite things about what I get to do here, which is share the music that I enjoy. I've got to listen to this song already several times today. So go ahead and crank up your radio. Let's blow.
That's killer.
Give it.
Fuck yeah, man.
That's awesome, man. That has like that almost has Soundgarden vibes.
It
Yeah.
does. It does. Yeah. I agree on that. Yeah.
High
That's
praise.
jamming.
Some loud and love vibes right there.
Really
Yeah.
enjoyed that. It was good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Love it.
Anything
Yeah,
else?
I have to interrupt. I just found a picture of me and Laura, and I think it was Diane from Faded Grace. I don't
Yeah.
even know. Yeah, is that, yeah. I just found that picture on my phone from 2013.
That's awesome.
So I just had to share that. Okay.
Hey, I'll get right back to it. I just got caught up in the chats here. Sorry, Hef. We got
Oh, no,
Iron
you're good.
Jaw, one of my favorite bands of all time, with Pyromancer. Tonight
Hey, all
we
right.
raid. 10 pull kicks ass as always.
Dude, that
Keep
was
up the good work,
awesome.
guys.
Yeah, we love Iron Jaw. We played with them at least twice. It's hard to say. It was in the past.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
All right,
sounds
so
great,
Dan
brother.
Ego says, this is awesome. Love it. So you got two loves there.
Fan base grows.
That's good too. So that looks like 3. Reading the captions is crazy. I love that, y'all. Thanks for keeping the captions, entertaining. It really is. It's entertaining when there's people, having a good time talking in there. Bunny Hands, 10 pull crushes. Thank you for taking the time to do that, King. You are on my schedule. I'll hit you up 4:17 a.m. Texas time. All right, Zach. So you were saying that's the second to last song. How many songs are on the record?
There's 10 songs on the album, and I got a text from my guitar player, Dave, saying that there's 2 more coming out.
Two
So
more.
we got 2 more. Dos Mas.
All right. I am trying to open up your website here. It looks like I've got bands in town. Mothership. So that's not going to help us much. Do y'all have a website? Yeah, there it is.
I believe we
10pull.
do. We certainly do.
Give me a second, everybody. I'm going to see if I can share this 10 pull. Here we go. Yeah, man, we have magic right here, brother. We can share the internet with the world right here in just a few strokes.
I don't think we're ready for it, man.
Boom, there it is. 10 pull. There's the website. I'm going to pull off the webpage address and share that in the chats, everyone. Let's explore real quick, though. Scrolling down, that's pretty cool. Look at there. There's not even a link here. You just scroll down and it switches. There's the logo. Now here's the band. Dallas-based rock band 10 Pull began writing and playing music together in 2019. They're known for their solid, straightforward performances and upbeat earworm riffs. You can find this hardworking band playing original music throughout the DFW area with occasional gigs in Houston, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and more. Pretty cool website. Check it out. I'm just scrolling down, yo. So there's Dave, everybody. Shout out, Dave. Thanks for sharing your music over here. Got a Metonic shirt on right there. There's Zach, everybody. 10 Pull is Zach Carter, lead vocals. Dan Underhill, drum. And Tony Smith, bass backing vocals. And Dave Spencer, guitar backing vocals.
Hey, Vane has played many show 10 Pull, and we love sharing the stage with those guys. Just saying.
Fuck yeah. I mean, we've played, I don't even know how many shows.
Dude, yeah, it's kind of random. We played a lot of shows, you guys.
Yeah. I would say like
trying to
north
plan
of 10
it
shows
more.
together.
Yeah, like we've never even tried to plan it, but it's like somehow that has worked out where we've played. Yeah, I love it. Let's just keep what we're doing. Let's keep doing it.
Fuck yeah. You just need to lock in that kid. What's his name?
Yeah, I
On the
know.
drums.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, we had
Blake.
Tim Pool
I
come out.
got to convince them to drop out of college and not sign up for the Marines or something.
Yeah, you gotta save them from all of that,
You're right.
hopes and dreams and shit.
that heartache, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I was saying is
He might have a scholarship or something. He's saying he's off to Berkeley, and I'm thinking, I don't think he's off to Berkeley to pay for it himself. So,
Right.
What's going on exactly? But you can tell he's a talented singer. You can tell just by listening to the guy talk, he's a talented singer. It's kind of crazy. Kind of like Hef. You can tell by hearing Hef talk that
I'm great at faking
there's
it.
a lot more going on there.
I'm the best at faking it. That's all I got to say.
It's the blue goatee.
That's right.
All the power comes from the blue goatee.
What's going on? That's my master plan. For that blue shit.
Here, put y'all up here together. We got the power of the red goatee or the red beard and the blue goatee.
Nice.
Put me up here in the gray goatee.
I can fix that problem.
He's got plenty of leftover.
Absolutely.
Like gray won't really hold a color, will it?
Oh, sure, dude, 100%. Dude, if I didn't have this, dude, Peter Cottontail would be jealous of me. Whitest fucking Peter Cottontail bunny on my fucking chin. It's stupid,
Well, I'm this close to shaving it off just because I don't really care that much. But
dude, I did that back.
I can handle going purple with it.
Dude, I tried to shave that shit off because I was getting old. Oh my god, I'm getting old. I got gray or silver or white, whatever. And then for a month, I look at myself in the mirror because I was like, "Who the fuck are you? Get out of my house!" Yeah. So, I finally, it took me 5 years to get rid of my mustache, right? And every now and then I'll throw that goatee back. I'm like, ugh. So this is permanent. It's the day I die, I'm gonna have this shit on here. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah. No, but that's what we expect. If you don't, we'll take care of it.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear.
Damn right. All right, Steve, are you here, Metal Steve Sorum? Because we're going to go ahead and talk about this show for a little bit, and then we're going to wrap up and hit into our weekly concert calendar, and then talk about it some more.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Oh, man, really, it's going to be a kick-ass weekend this weekend. A lot of good shows.
Yeah.
But not any shows I'm more excited about than this show here Sunday for Robert Elliott McNeese.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, we are in a System of a Down tribute band, Toxicity, and I play guitar, do the backing vocals. Elliott, because I'm not that good at trying to sing and play guitar.
Do you run around and look at people funny too?
Yes. Am I looking funny now?
I can't see you. Hang on. Back to you, baby.
Oh yeah, no, don't come back to me. So no,
guitar, that's part of his routine, man. He stops and looks at you and then tears back into his guitar and stuff.
Yeah, and so yeah. Anyway, I got Elliott on board with us because that way we had a second guitar player to help ease the stress of me trying to figure it all out myself. And not that System of a Down is necessarily difficult to play, but it was just hard for me to try to do both. I've never been a singer in my life.
You're singing, playing guitar. I feel you, brother.
Yeah.
You're not the excuses. This is truth right now.
Well, and trying to do Darren Malikin's vocals at that, the high pitched shit. And so anyway, yeah. So we got Elliott on board and put this thing together. We weren't really trying to do a tribute band. I just wanted to do something fun for my 40th birthday. I was always a System of a Down fan, and I was trying to do kind of like some metal songs, and I ended up adding System of a Down after System of a Down after System of a Down. So I said, what, fuck it. Let's just do a System of a Down tribute show for my birthday and be done with it. And so I got Elliott on board. This was a year ago in April. And then when we did the show, we loved it so much. I mean, yeah, Lost in Hollywood's already out there, another tribute band for System of a Down, but we were like, fuck it, let's just do it. I mean, we're just having fun. We don't care.
Man, I'm excited to see the band. Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah, so we decided to keep it going and, got to really get closer to Elliott, got to really know him more and more. He and I would go to shows together. he paid for. He wanted to see Rise Against. He was a huge Rise Against show, and he bought my ticket down into the pit. I mean, I don't know what he paid for those, and he wouldn't let me pay them back. And that was unfortunately that was one of the last moments I got to share with him was at a concert. He and I getting in the pit, and me kind of saving his ass out there because he's half my size. And then of course, not but a few weeks later, he decided to take his life, and so yeah, he did that, and so we're trying to, he left behind a family, his wife and their special needs daughter, and I believe their son is 18, but I think he still has some kind of special needs.
He is.
Yeah. So so it's his wife and his daughter and his son, and we're putting together this tribute show because, man, Elliot was one of the kindest souls you'd ever meet. I don't know if y'all can tell, but this picture's on this flyer. He's the one in the middle with the black shirt on, with the sunglasses, and one of the most kind persons you'll ever meet. Gentle soul, always in good spirits, always happy, man. Always brought the best out of people. Was a great guitar player. And so, we all know, you guys know, being in a band, it doesn't matter. You can be in the band with somebody for a year, and in that year they become your brother. I mean, it's like, you know each other better than you know your own family at times, because it's just a different kind of bond that only we know you got, right? We know this. Yes, we're doing a tribute band. I get it. It's not an original band, but we still had that bond at the end of the day. And Elliot was such a special person. And so anyway, sorry to keep going, but we're putting this tribute show together. He was in Against All Odds as their bass player. He was in Texicity as our backup guitar player. So actually, he's kind of lead guitar player. I let him play a lot of the leads to make it easier for me. Now I've got to try to learn those parts myself. And so, but he was also huge in the local music scene. I mean, he went to as many shows as he could possibly go to. He liked to see Swerve City. He liked to see Moonfallen. Perceived, a lot of these other local bands that he would go to all the shows, and he was always right there rocking out at the front of the stage. And unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. And so, one of his favorite bands was Ghost. So we got Ritual. Somebody reached out to the singer of Ritual, and he said, "Yeah, man, we'll do it." And then we reached out to some of these other tribute bands and to the original bands that he was a huge fan of. And so we're putting this big show together to raise funds for his family. I think it's $20 at the door, but every dollar we raise, including the $10 to meet me in the mosh pit, all go to straight directly to Elliot's family to help out with his wife and their kids' needs, and also
true love and charity.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we all have one thing in common, and we fucking love metal and rock, and nobody else can understand that, and nobody comes together better than fucking metalheads. I don't care who you are.
Very true.
We lift each other up better than anybody else in the world. I don't care who wants to challenge me on that. I know we're the best at each other, and so yeah, all that money goes directly to his family, and we're also going to be doing some silent auctions. I think I'm reaching out to his family. I know his wife had talked about maybe selling a guitar or two of his. I don't know if she still is. I got to reach out to her to find out. That may be part of the auction. If anybody knows Moonfallen, Kelly Musler did this badass charcoal drawing of Ozzy Osbourne that is, you wouldn't know it was a drawing. It looks like a legit photo. They're going to auction that off, and some other miscellaneous stuff. So it'll be a silent auction that we're going to host as well. And all these bands, we're playing 30 minutes, so we're having fun. We're just trying to have fun with and trying to raise as much money as possible. And so that's what it's all about. And like I said, all that money goes to Julie, which is Elliot's wife, Julie, to help do what they need to with their special needs. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you for what you're doing. And it's going to be a good time to be had for all.
Yeah. I think so, man. Unfortunately, it had to be on a Sunday. We tried to get something else working, but it unfortunately had to be on a Sunday. But man, it's for a special time, and I just ask that everybody can maybe sacrifice a little bit of their Monday to maybe make the show and help us out and just raise as much money as we can for those guys because they're special people.
Absolutely. I plan to be there, so I hope you all will make it out and take pictures with me and make me look like a local legend.
You're already one. We don't need to do
I'm
that.
about to say,
Yeah.
well, you make you look like when you already are one, bro.
All right. So that's my way of saying I am approachable. So always say hi. Enjoy talking to everyone.
Yeah, he only hung out with Dimebag Darrell and James Hetfield, 40 years ago. No big deal. Just a thing.
Thank you. I'm having just as much fun hanging out with you, all here doing this. So this is what music has always been about, community. And, it, of course, revolves around music, and it's good music. Without good music, we, don't have anything. But I think we're very fortunate, and I don't know what to do. I talked to someone that's associated with one record company that is well known that puts out metal bands today, and they just said that record companies aren't interested in compilation records. And that was my idea. I thought for sure there's so many good bands here with good music that we could easily put together a compilation CD, and then you get to thinking, well, I wonder if someone would be interested in that and pick it up and help us pay for some better production and distribution, because I'm not interested in making money. I just want the bands to be heard and the music to be enjoyed,
Advertising the bands.
But I've kind of given up, except for that I've been looking at blockchain. Snoop Dogg released his latest record on the blockchain. And so I don't know where this whole digital world is going to go and what's going to become of, or what the blockchain is, or what it's capable of being, and how it might possibly tie in more with music. But it's going to be an interesting world going forward. And I believe that for right now, bands that network together and actually make good music, that you have the opportunity still to sell enough merchandise. You got to be creative, get multiple shirts out there that people enjoy, like a long sleeve and a short sleeve. But it has to be a long sleeve that people actually want to wear, shit like that.
So your arms get cold is what I'm hearing.
No, actually not. I look forward to the first cold. I have a leather jacket, so everyone else who loves leather understands. We look forward to the first, cold day of the year so we can put on that leather.
I wear leather.
So it's the same thing. I normally only wear my long sleeve shirts, a few times in the winter, but I like it when I can wear them.
Yeah.
Like I've got a badass Iron Jaw long sleeve shirt. But anyway, I'm just trying to keep everyone encouraged that I believe that there is money to be made. You just got to be creative like you are with your music. You have to be the same kind of creative with your merchandise so that you have stuff for people to purchase, and then network, grow your fan base, and sell more merchandise. That's always been doable, and it's still doable today. Hey, Dead Eagle has hoodies.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
So those
everybody. Thank you for being here. Does anybody have anything else to add?
I love you.
Do we have any dead ego to hear?
I hate you, Hef.
Yeah, perfect.
Hey,
Merry
Rick,
Christmas, you filthy animal.
Well, here
Anybody
comes
who knows
our
someone
criminal
knows that.
now. What do you have to say for yourself?
so
Bunny Powers, thank you for hanging out with us.
yeah, I just wanted to say that August 16th, we're going to be at Halton for the first annual DFW Underground Music Fest, which is
Yes,
going to be pretty interesting. It's supposed to be a pretty cool event. So
Hell yeah.
You are.
it's a Wolfgang is putting this thing together, and we're going to be playing that. And then we're doing a Keller
Now
Health.
back up here while I go over and find the flyer here.
Yeah.
What's the date and where's it at?
First off, August 16th at the Mighty Halton.
at the mighty Haltom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there in just a sec, yo.
The eternal
Underground Music Festival.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because half of the artists are going to be hip hop and the other half are going to be metal. So it's going to be us so far, I know, on the metal side and Creeper. So that's going to be cool, you know?
Yeah.
Because I love those guys too.
Fuck yeah.
All right, so let's check this out real quick. I'm going to make that a little larger and play. All right, there you go.
You know, a funny little side story is that whole speak but watch what you say. There's one of my buddies was filming us at I don't remember where. I think it was at Haltom actually, and he just started singing that in the background, like he made up that part before we recorded it. And I was like, we listened to his like, so he posted stuff on TikTok, and I'm like, listen, what the hell's Alan doing? He's like, speak but watch what you say. You know, I'm like, dude, we got to throw that in the song. So bam, you know. It was cool, and it was just like
I love it, man. Inspiration. That's how it works. You just got to remember to write shit down. See, that's one of the things about music, y'all. When you're sitting around coming up with cool shit, and you're like, "Man, I wish we should have wrote that down."
Dude,
That's what music is. Music is a way of capturing that magic and putting a melody to it that makes it.
Now we have cell phones. Back in the 90s, shit was lost all night long.
Dude, I use my phone to record lyrics, and when we ever have rehearsal, the first thing I do before everyone gets here, I say hit record and just let it go. Because
exactly.
Yeah, because you never know when that magic will happen, and you'll be like, "Oh, dude, that was badass. Play it again." Nobody can play it again.
Yeah, we have a bunch of jam pad recordings too.
Yeah, if you're not recording, it happens once and then it's gone forever in the
it's
ether.
out. It goes off into the ether.
Yeah, and you're like, "Dude, we just fucking play that. How did you?" You know, it's so stupid.
You know why that happens, though, right? It's because the song is meant to be played, and if you don't grab it, it's somebody else is going to grab it. It's not you; it's the ether.
No, dude, I have a great riff. I won't admit there's a national act, and one day they came out with my song. I went, "Are you fucking kidding?" Because I did, and I never. It's my fault for not doing anything with it.
Yeah, yeah, happens all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, so lesson learned.
I thought AI was grabbing our songs off of our phones and reselling them.
Probably are, man.
That too, yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me. Hey, but let's steal from it too. Let's do it. It goes both ways.
Yep. Hey, Bunny. Oh, you know, I was going to add to that is that's one of the cool things about being able to play guitar and sing and know music enough to where, you know, if instead of having to write a song down, if it's a good idea like that one, putting it to notes on a guitar is what helps me remember it also.
Sure. It's all part of the process.
I never tried that approach.
Yeah, that's actually how I write most of my stuff. It starts with just exactly what Bunny said. I say something and I hear the melody. I catch the groove and the melody and everything as I say it, or you say it, or I just hear
I'm not that lucky. I hear it.
I pick up the guitar and play it.
I have an emotion associated with what I'm saying, and then I just got to find that right riff that goes with it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, for me, it's like there's like I've got an endless bag of riffs. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like
it's a bag of riffs.
A lot of times what happens is like, you know, we'll be at the jam pad, Aaron will whip out some cool thing. I'm like, I got something that works with that.
Yep.
And it's just like, and then Donnell's like, okay, I'm getting that vibe. And all of a sudden he can throw down lyrics quick. I'm like,
dude, I've done that where I thought the drummer was going one direction, and I pulled out that riff out of that bag of riffs, and he went somewhere else. So I had to
and it totally reinvented it, but it was cool.
Yeah, but as soon as we finished playing a few bars, he's like, "Dude, what the fuck was that?" I go, "That's a riff I've been playing for 9 months."
Dude, that's for the best part is like when somebody else in the band's like, "Dude, what the fuck was that?"
I've been playing this for 17 years, and you never liked it.
It just took an accident and boom, there you go.
Yeah. I mean, dude, there's so many riffs though, because like You know, a lot of them were
that?
recorded back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god! I remember my
We didn't
4-track.
have shit like that, dude. It was
No.
like
Yeah.
Good shit, guys.
somebody had the 4-track, you know, whatever.
Love it. Well, y'all keep jamming, keep recording. Love all you guys, man. Love you, Rick, the most. I'm gonna have to be honest for that, you know. So don't be jealous. Love you the most.
Thank you for being here, Hef. I hate you
Yeah.
just a little bit, though. Honestly,
Love it.
I'm gonna be
Just a little
honest.
bit. Hey,
Peace.
a fine line.
I hope you
One
like
time.
that, Awaiting
Really well.
Abigail. Thank you to Awaiting Abigail for being here. That was really sweet.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Bad mind.
Thank you, 10 Pool. Thank you for being here, Zach, and allowing me to debut your new song, Brother. That was a lot of fun.
Fuck yeah, man. It was great. I almost lost all of my phone battery, but we got there. I figured it out.
All right. Well, I'm glad you made yourself at home. To you and everyone listening, always make yourself at home here. If you got a show to promote, new music to release, this is the place for you to do it. My door is open to you always. You don't even have to knock. Just come on in. This is where we all belong. And if you want to shortcut the process, do that. It's totally cool, man. Take 5 minutes and hop in the comments and promote your show, your website right there in the comments. Most of you are already a moderator, so your links will be hot. And that's how we roll.
I want to know what the story is behind the name.
All right. The undeniable G-Rad. Thank you for being here, buddy.
You know it, brother.